Why is golf with one of these in your hands so difficult? Yesterday I played my first competitive golf in the best part of 3 years, and putting one of these bad boys in my hand changed everything. But why, you ask? Let's have a discussion. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is the first type of video like this that I've done. I'm going to talk about my round of golf in the Pro-Am yesterday. I'm going to talk to you about what went well, what didn't go well, and also what you guys can learn from the mistakes I made. Now let's get straight back to the video. So yesterday, I put myself in a lot of your positions and I played golf with a card in my hand. Now if you've been watching my videos, you'll know I'm starting to play more golf probably than ever before. When I come out and do these videos, I play a couple of holes. I really enjoy myself and I get some decent content out there. Well, I think I do anyway. But yesterday was different. Yesterday was, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it. I'm not gonna talk you through the whole round either. I started on our 7th hole, hit a nice 3-iron. It went a tiny bit right and I was in bounds by about a foot. Made bogey. I'm not a defensive golfer. Comment below if you can relate to this. If usually you're an attacking golfer, you take driver everywhere, you try not to leave yourself a long way in so you can attack the flag with a wedge and make birdie. This is me, usually. Yesterday I started off hitting irons off tees, really defensive with flags, bogey, 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 start 3 over through 3. Now the twist in the tail was, the Pro-Am was at Huddersfield Golf Club, my home club. So I was feeling a little bit nervous. For example, here we're on the 10th hole. I've made an aggressive swing with the driver, and my golf ball's finished here with 30 yards left into the green. Yesterday I made a swing like this. I know, right? And it finished here. So why is it when I have a card in my hand I feel like I have to guide it down the fairway instead of letting loose and actually hitting it? So bearing in mind this video is called, I don't really know what it's going to be called yet, but something like, why is golf so hard? Why is competition golf so hard? Why is golf hard when you have a card in your hand? I want you guys to comment below, what score did I shoot yesterday? You'll probably go and find it on the PGA website if you want to. I am going to tell you at the end of the video. What do you think I shot? That's a funny one though. That was a par. I made birdie on here yesterday from 70 yards further back. Don't you just love golf? And the point of this video isn't for me to talk you through my round yesterday, it's to get you guys to comment below and let me know what you do differently when you have one of these in your hand, a scorecard. Because I do a lot of videos on process, I do a lot of videos on routine, and I did try to stick to those yesterday, but it's hard, isn't it? Is there anything you do differently when you have a card in your hand as opposed to when you're just playing with your friends 9 holes on an evening? I'll tell you one thing it's definitely done for me. It's whet the appetite to play more golf, be it competitive or non-competitive. Earlier on I asked you to guess the score and I'm not going to give that away just yet, but with what I can only define as a very poor start, I was almost in the position where I wanted the golf course to swallow me up, and we've all been there, haven't we? We've all been in a position where you don't want to be on there. Then the heavens opened and it absolutely hammered it down. And yes, I did a video last week on how to play golf in the rain. Didn't have my waterproof, didn't have an umbrella, didn't have anything. It wasn't forecast to rain. Now at this point, you're thinking the worst. But actually, I dug in, the back nine, well my back nine scored better. And again, comment below if you've not commented already, what do you think the score was? I guess one of the big factors that contributes to any anxiousness or nerves on a golf course is expectation levels. And not expectation levels of other people, for me, expectation levels of myself. But you've got to learn how to deal with those, haven't you? That shot there was better than anything I hit yesterday. And I'm only on the second hole of the morning. But I'm not really expecting much. Let's carry on. One thing that I see a lot of when people play in competition, and well, of myself yesterday, number one, club up and hit it softer. Now if that's not your game, that's not your game. If you are an aggressive golfer, like I'm going to face it, I am, there's no point hitting a club more and feeling like you swing it smooth. It's not going to work. I tried that yesterday and sculled two through the greens because the timing was off. I'm not used to hitting soft golf shots. I've not practiced it. So why on earth would you do it with a card in your hand? What about tee height? When you've got a card in your hand, do you peg it that little bit higher, thinking it gives you that bit more forgiveness? Or do you tee it low like you normally would, try and compress the ball into the turf and hit a nice penetrating iron shot into the par 3? What about when you're putting? Does your stroke look like this? Or does it look like this? I know which one's going to lead to a better putt. When you're putting in a competition, do you still go for the putt? Are you still quite aggressive, or do you baby it down there because you're scared of three putting? Scared of making a mistake? That's one of the big things that I learned about myself yesterday and that I need to address. I was scared of making mistakes. Instead of going for the shot, leaving myself 1 foot, 2 foot long, and then tapping it in for par. There's nothing more frustrating than leaving an eagle putt short. Sorry about that, Graham and Glenn yesterday. The big thing you have to have when you're playing golf, again, with one of these in your hand, is something I didn't have yesterday. You have to have confidence in what you're trying to do. And yesterday I didn't have that, and that's what cost me the poor start. And from there, as you all know, you're going to be chasing a score, aren't you? And on reflection, we all know that when you get off to a poor start in anything and you end up chasing, your whole routine goes out the window, what you're trying to do goes out the window. Although I must say, for me to start off defensive on a golf course and start bogey, then think, I need to make some birdies. So I basically started doing what I would do on these videos and hit driver everywhere. And I'm not going to say it worked because I'll tell you the score now. I shot 75, and I'm not sure what kind of finish that gave me. The PGA haven't published the results yet online, but I mean, massive congratulations to Gary Houston from Carden Park with your 67. The golf course didn't play that difficult yesterday, but there's no way it played that easy. That is a phenomenal score around this golf course, especially in the rain that we had. I hit driver on a lot of the par 5s, which you don't really need to do here. You don't really gain that much, but I did, and it didn't come off. I ended up parring the par 5s, which I could have done with a 3-iron off the tee. But in my head, I'd given myself a chance at the eagle or the birdie. So I suppose, mentality-wise, it was the right thing to do. What would you guys do? Comment below. When you get off to a poor start, because we've all done it, in a competition with a card in your hands, what do you do? And the point I'm going to finish this video on, and something I want you all to remember when you're playing golf in competition, is it just takes that one shot for you to get your confidence back. Yesterday here on the 18th hole, not my 18th hole, but the 18th hole, I hit a 4-iron to 6 feet on a par 5. I 2-putted, made birdie. But that swing with the 4-iron, very similar to what I've just done there actually, filled me with just that little bit more confidence I needed to push on and say, right, don't be scared of shooting 80, try and make 6 birdies to finish and try and shoot level. Obviously I didn't shoot 6 birdies to finish. As I said, I shot 75. But I left the course in such a better frame of mind than I entered it, all down to that one golf shot. That's why we play, and that's why we love it, and that's why I've made this video. Guys, I'm James Robinson, I'm here at Huddersfield Golf Club. I hope you've enjoyed that video, and I hope you've taken a few, I'm not going to say pearls of wisdom from it, because I don't have any pearls. See you soon.